What is good, folks? You're here chilling with real Satoshi Aoki. In today's video, we are mainly going to be going over the Swipe white paper, the new white paper for the SXP token. In a nutshell, I am super bullish on the SXP token. I know I have not made a lot of content about Swipe recently, so I do apologize for that. But for you Swipians out there, I do want to say to you, well, I am still super bullish. I was bullish on Swipe at $5 the first time. I was bullish on Swipe underneath $1. I was bullish at Swipe at $5 again, and I'm still bullish on Swipe at around $2. It's going places, it's got strong fundamentals in place. So before we do head on over and have a look at the reasons why, let's take a bit of a chop out at China first. So as you may understand, China again in 2021 as well as 2013, 2017 have got some kind of Bitcoin related crypto ban going on again. Not a straight up ban on Bitcoin, but there's things related to ICOs, things related to their citizens being able to purchase Bitcoin, hold, trade it, all that kind of thing. You got to remember one thing. China, and to be honest, I actually see this as a negative, control a large share of the hashing power for the Bitcoin mining. This is becoming less and less as we go further into Bitcoin's existence, but they do control a large amount of it, yet they are not really comfortable with their citizens holding it. I am bullish. I think rather than being bearish, this is actually something very bullish for BTC, and I'm going to tell you why. Think about it. If BTC is scary enough for China, the communist regime, to ban it several times again, they are scared. They're quivering. They are scared of Bitcoin, like many governments and major banks and institutions are. It is either bend the knee to Bitcoin and accept it, or die. Alrighty folks, so if we just go over to this quick article here from May 21st, 2020, how the US government seized citizens' gold in the 1930s. So in the 1930s, the US was so scared of the idea of the power, the value of physical gold. I don't see any difference in Bitcoin, as I do firmly believe that Bitcoin is the digital gold of the 2000s and beyond. Many gold owners were understandably unhappy about the gold seizure. This was in the 30s, and some fought it in the courts. Ultimately, however, the government could not be stopped, and the gold ownership remained illegal in the US until the 1970s. But gold did not disappear. Gold has been the typical hedge against inflation for an eternity, and it still remains. It still does remain, and now it's Bitcoin's time to take over. And of course, when we go over to this article, China reiterates crypto bans from 2013 and 2017. Regulators cite the dangers of speculative trading. Yeah, right. They just want to keep all the Bitcoin for themselves, guys. We've heard this narrative time and time again. If you've been in crypto from 2017 or beyond, you'll know that this is only just a temporary blip in the price, and if anything at all, a chance to just accumulate more Bitcoin before the run up to 80K. Yeah, I'm calling it. We are going to be minimum 80,000 USD for one BTC before the end of 2021. You heard it here on the Satoshi Aoki YouTube channel. Give me a like if you agree. Now, in 2013, China's central bank barred financial institutions from handling Bitcoin transactions, according to a notice from China Securities Regulatory Commission. And then again, in 2017, the central bank in China declared initial coin offerings, aka ICOs, as illegal, which caused Bitcoin's price to fall, okay? At press time, Bitcoin was changing hands at 43K, down 2.62% in the past 24 hours, according to CoinDesk. We are currently sitting at around 38,000 US dollars for one BTC. Then if we just come over to the chart here, we're actually on the Ethereum to USD chart. I did review BTC last week, but if we just come and have a look at some quick analysis here. Now this red line here is the 200-day moving average, okay? So as you can see, yesterday it actually dipped below there, and it was looking very bearish for Ethereum at one point. We were looking like maybe we could head right down below 1,500, but since then we actually finished the day at around 2,000, and we're kind of almost at more or less, we've reached the top of 2,460 for today, being the 24th of May. It definitely does need to have a green candle close here, and then we'll see what is going to happen for the future of Ethereum. But I do honestly still think, even with Ethereum itself, we're looking at minimum 5,000 USD by the end of 2020. What do you think? Then, just to close out on the thoughts of China, a tweet here by Michael Saylor. A crackdown on miners in China would radically reduce the carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining, increase the profitability of all the remaining Bitcoin miners, reducing nagging China FUD, support progress towards our ESG goals, and drive up the value of BTC. We should be so lucky. So Michael Saylor is bullish on that news, and we've got a reply from the pump. Very, very true. And I have to agree, it makes sense. Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy, investing millions upon millions in BTC, is good at taking a holistic outlook. Who is going to be there at the top when we hit that 100K BTC? I know I will be. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you that came to the video for the SXP content, I know that there are many of you that are going to be stressing out about the current price of SXP, but folks, the market has been crashing. Everything has been down and up and down and up and down and up and consolidating now, whatever you want to call it. And I know that there were many of you that were very upset about Swipe's intention or Swipe taking away their cards. And, you know, there was a lot of back and forth, but there's one thing that I do respect about this. Clearly, it was not working, whether it was because there was too much competition from the likes of Crypto.com, or whether it just didn't make sense to have a Binance card and a Swipe card from the same company that acquired them, whether that was the reason, or whether it was their poor customer service when it came to the actual card customer service for Swipe itself, which was not great. I'm going to be honest. But all of those things aside, nobody was scammed, nobody lost money unless it was through fault of their own and they sold at a loss. And I'm still very bullish for SXP. We've got great tokenomics that we're going to cover again in the white paper of Swipe very shortly. We're going to go through the updated white paper. We're going to be taking a bit of a look at that. We're going to have a bit of a look at swipe.io as well, just this little website here to sort of see where they're at. But you've got to understand, from my point of view, even if Swipe was a company that had not been acquired by Binance, I would still be feeling very bullish. They're making good headway. Their coin, the SXP token, has one of the strongest utilities, I think, and I think is one of the altcoins that I'm really focusing on accumulating a little bit more of. So let's just go through and have a bit of a look-see. So, okay, folks, so let's have a bit of a look. Card payment infrastructure for cryptocurrencies. Swipe powers a robust platform that enables businesses to create card programs for users to spend anything globally. So they've gone away from their own card, okay? Their cards, if you had any SXP, you would have converted it to BNB and jumped on a Binance card. Not available in the EU or UK yet, unfortunately, okay? But we'll stay tuned with that one, all right? But they're involving themselves in DeFi. They're involving themselves in NFTs, and they are providing a solid infrastructure for other companies that want to create cards using the Swipe technology. And for those of you that don't know out there, if you're new to Swipe, essentially they provided a technology where at point of sale, your BTC will be translated into that fiat currency automatically through the technology of Swipe, okay? So let's just keep scrolling down. We're going to go through the white paper and have a look in a bit more detail. So there's information on the platform here. We keep scrolling through, a little bit of a chat about the API information as well. The backbone for crypto card payments, guys, it looks sleek, okay? 99% uptime of our APIs power our platform, 135 plus fiat currency supported globally with near perfect interchange rates, like that little bit of graphic design there, 30 plus countries supported globally and growing, okay? So if we keep scrolling down, top two clients, Binance, of course, who acquired Swipe in 2020, and FTX. Folks, Binance is all they might need. I'm telling you right now, if Binance can have continued success with the Binance debit card, that's a GG. Even with everything else like Swipe Ignition, all these other little things, we got Swipe Swap, okay, a really fantastic beta phase yield farming platform, open protocol that I personally use actively every single day. Guys, there's a lot of reasons why you can get excited for SXP. Don't just focus on price. Focus on price, but not so much, okay? Focus more on the fundamentals, okay? Some information about the pricing and the card issuing for people that want to actually create some cards using the Swipe platform here, okay? And some information to contact them there as well. Alrighty, folks, so we're going to finish off this video by going through what I believe to be the most important part of the V2 version 2 Swipe white paper. I do also want to add the odd video from Swipe in the past has been sponsored, but I was never sponsored by Swipe in the beginning. They contacted me, asked me to do a few sponsored videos for them. I said yes because I've always been very bullish on Swipe. This video is not sponsored. I just miss doing videos about Swipe. So drop me a like if you want to see more about Swipe on this channel, okay? So we've got the table of contents here, their disclaimer, of course, if you want to have a read through that. And if we just keep scrolling down, we're going to have a bit of a look at what they've got on offer for the V2 white paper. So in the introduction, Swipe is powered by 3 core components: Binance, the parent company, Swipe, the founding company, and the ecosystem. This includes our partners, decentralized applications such as SwipeSwap, and community, whom together form our ecosystem. So this is actually, now I've read through this whole white paper a couple of times, this is one of my most favorite white papers. Nice, clear, got a bit of info in there, but doesn't give you too much. So what is the value proposition now in the V2? Swipe is bringing our core beliefs into our products by focusing on adoption, user experience, and execution, okay? So if we keep scrolling down, you can have a look at some of the team here. Now, Swipe was founded in 2018 by Osalito Lizarondo with the mission to bring cryptocurrency into operability with traditional finance, and was later acquired by Binance in June 2020. We know this. The Swipe team network of professionals have experience from Binance, PwC, American Express, ING, Google, Apple, Visa, and Samsung. So this is actually a really little interesting roadmap. And to be honest, a lot of white paper roadmaps these days are too complex. I like this roadmap. Look at this. Green is in production, red's in beta, and yellow is in development. So, you know, they're not, you know, convincing you of dates when it's going to happen, but they're just giving you a rough plan, which, to be honest, I like, okay? So the Swipeia API is in production. The Ignition is in production. The Swipe Swap is in beta phase. That's what I spoke to you about before. That's the yield farming, okay, where you can use that too. The Swipe NFT, which is going to be pretty exciting, which is in development. Swipe Chain as well, which we might make another video on in the future too, and its stealth product. So pretty cool. So let's have a bit of a look at the tokenomics, arguably one of the most important things about any project. So the key utilities of the token, first and foremost, are the fees and discounts, the governance and staking, transactions and payments, and liquidity mining. So there is some solid key utility here for the SXP token, and let's have a bit of a look here. So the Swipe token is a fuel and native crypto of the Swipe ecosystem of products and services. The token economics have been designed where the total supply decreases over time as the network is utilized, creating that deflationary model. There's a little graph there, as you can see. SXP will be destroyed and burned on-chain as protocol usage occurs until there are only 100 million units left, folks. It's very bullish for SXP. It worked with Binance. I got into Binance, the BNB token, 2017, around $9, and kept stacking all the way up to what people would say is extremely bearish, $300. BNB is going to hit $1,000, possibly this year or early next year, in my personal opinion. And this is what I really like as well. 20% of the team, the Swipe team allocation is to provide the company with funds to use to actively operate its product line. These funds are released over 100 months via time-locked smart contracts. So they've got a process, okay? There's a clear process in place here. And the Swipe reward token, this is a really interesting point as well, the SRT utility. The Swipe reward token is a fair lunch, no pre-mine, no founders or team allocation digital asset that will be able to be mined exclusively with SXP in various SXP-based staking products such as Swipe Swap, Swipe Staking, and more. SRT has no max supply due to its utility. And if we keep scrolling down, a bit more information about the API, a little bit more information about the NFTs. And you know I'm super bullish, guys. I do 2 videos on NFTs every single weekend, Saturday and Sunday. A fully decentralized NFT marketplace that anyone can deploy NFTs on and list them for sale exclusively to purchase with SXP and SRT. Only 5% of this SXP is burned automatically by the smart contracts, and 10% goes to content creator royalties. Really cool. We know about the Swipe governance, okay? So if you are a Swipe holder, you're holding a bit of SXP, you have got some nice voting, right? So SXP required to submit proposals, 300,000, the numbers there. So quite a bit, okay? But with good reason, okay? You want to back that company. Swipe Swap, it's absolutely fantastic. I have been using that quite nicely, getting some nice passive income rewards on SXP, okay? So for those of you that don't know, Swipe Swap is an automated marketing making protocol that lets users swap tokens, coins from both Ethereum and Binance on chain, and enables participants to earn trading fees for providing liquidity. So I am actively doing that as well. And Swipe Ignition. Swipe Ignition enables users who have Swipe, SXP WETH or SXP WBNB liquidity provider tokens to purchase new launchpad type projects with discounts all on chain in a fully decentralized method, guys. So if you got the LP token from doing some liquidity providing and you want to get in on some projects that are using Swipe Ignition to launch their projects through the launchpad, you can get some nice discounts if you're using the LP tokens, which are not that hard to get, okay? There's also some more information on some ongoing Swipe staking as well. It's interoperability here. We keep scrolling down the page. You've got all of the social medias here as well. Nice. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you in today's video. What do you think about the China FUD? Are you bearish or are you bullish? I'm bullish. BTC, 80K minimum. End of year 2021. Ethereum, 5K minimum, end of year 2021. You heard it here. And for the SXP token, I reckon between $5 and $10 by end of 2021. But I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know whether you are bearish or whether you are bullish about Swipe. Let me know if you want to see some more videos about SXP. I do remain extremely bullish on SXP despite how much negativity I might get for saying that. So wherever you are watching from in the world, remember these videos are not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but I do honestly bless you and hope you have a profitable one, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.